今回は日本のカップ麺を試してもらいます。今回お二人に日本のカップ麺を試してもらおうと思います。アメリカには持ってこれないカップ麺がすごく多くて、今回はこれしか持ってこなかったんだよね。このうどんとそばと焼きそば、一般的だからちょっとこれを試してもらおうかなと思います。結構お二人ともフーディーで日本語でなんだ美食家なのでどんな評価をしてくれるか楽しみです。
はい、
プラス
アメリカにしか売ってない。
アメリカにしか売ってないのも試してみようと思います。これがビーフフレーバーです。初めて見たビーフ。
英語だ。
なんだっけビーフフレーバーって言うの？牛肉？これが照り焼きチキン。初めて見ました。照り焼きチキン。じゃあこの辺を試してみようと思います。
Can't wait. So excited.
This one
Oh.
is the tempura.
That's beautiful.
Really cool, yeah.
And this also has the dashi soup and the spices later. So you guys can start with the soba noodle.
Are you gonna just reach in there?
Yeah.
Because I brought serving for San Francisco. So exciting.
Slippery.
Yes.
I don't trust myself, but
Okay,
we
help
can do
me.
it this way.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
Oh no. They're never ending. Miles of noodles.
Yeah.
Who gets this one?
Me.
To share nicely.
Soupy stuff. Oh, great.
I'm practical here.
Yes, you are. You knew the drill before I did. Okay. Yeah, so we should taste it.
Yes,
Go ahead.
I'm so ready. Ooh.
Good.
That's very good.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
would eat that for lunch. It's usually better than what I get for lunch.
that's really good. Tempura piece?
I like it.
I'm glad you like it.
Yeah, it's good.
I can hold my chopsticks very well, but
Yeah, these are very difficult to
Yeah.
maybe a book and a fork.
It is very good, bro.
It's quite good.
A lot of people eat this for New Year's, and in New Year's, it is said when you go to the next year, everybody eats soba noodles, and so these are very popular for that.
Okay. Are they usually store-bought or homemade?
Some people make them homemade, but it's very difficult, so most people buy them store-bought.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
So when I make homemade ramen,
Mm-hmm.
I make everything from scratch.
Mm.
So the dashi,
Mm-hmm.
all of this from scratch, literally.
Mm.
Even the noodles, I make the
Mhm.
noodles. I make a rye noodle.
Mm.
They're really pretty good. It's funny because I don't think Americans really appreciate Japanese cuisine overall. They don't. They don't know. They don't know. That's why those stupid cup of noodles have a negative opinion. I mean, most Americans look at that as like,
Those are not good.
no,
The American
of course not.
ones.
Of course not. No, but growing up in college, you would always think, okay, I'm going to have, ramen, cheap ramen, and it was like the swirly noodles, and you would mix it with tuna fish salad or something. It wasn't very good, trust me. And so, nobody had a great opinion of that.
Right.
And then all of a sudden now this ramen is such a cool thing. And we have a ramen shop 2 miles from here.
Mm-hmm.
Actually really, really good. They do a nice job. They have the tonkotsu and they have the shio and the shoyu. They have all three choices, and they're really quite nice, and they do a nice job. And Americans are actually starting to go, and you can't get into this.
Oh,
Okay?
wow.
It's so busy. So if you don't go early in the day, you're not going to get ramen.
Udon.
Udon? What is on top?
So this is called kitsune, and it's
Something.
This is very good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like you done the what? The noodle.
Udon likes you too.
What is that? Second try.
Yay.
second one.
Actually, I like the flavor, the finishing flavor of that. It's still, it's on my mouth. The palate right now is very, very pleasant. It has a long finish. Udon noodles are good. That's like a chicken dumpling kind.
It's a mystery something. A little sweet. That's quite good.
It is good.
So this is like a staple
Mm-hmm.
for udon to have this spongy thing on top.
The noodles are so good.
They're very good.
It's a competition. Which one's better, the soba or the udon?
Oh, I wouldn't. I don't know. I like them both.
I like them both, but I think I like the udon better.
Oh, me too.
I'm so glad you liked it.
You can through.
Yes, I know. Actually,
We've taught them that.
Okay.
the American way they call the ramen shops is the slurp shops. Slurp shops. Most Americans think it's improper to
Right.
slurp, so
Yeah.
they don't understand that it's okay.
Yeah. Even some Japanese people can't do it.
I'm okay with it.
Me too. The messier, the better. I might be slightly turning towards this one.
That's very good.
I like the udon.
The perfect thing for me would be if they moved the tempura into the udon.
Ooh, yeah, that would. They need to make that.
Yeah.
Oh, they
Yeah.
do have it.
Yeah, they
Oh.
have
I've never seen one before.
short period.
Oh, it's for like a limited,
time
Yes.
only. Yeah. We call those LTOs. Limited time only.
Only.
There's a little spice in that too.
Mhm, I like it.
Mm-hmm. Definitely yummy.
Yeah, very
Yes.
good.
Yay. So this is the last one. It's
Okay.
the yakisoba one,
Okay.
and it has the Japanese yakisoba sauce and the mustard mayonnaise.
Yeah, okay.
With a little bit of
Yeah,
cabbage.
Yeah. There you go. You made a mess.
I'll make you a mess too.
I'm sure you will. That's good.
Hey. Mm.
I like the mustard flavor. That's good.
Mm. Very nice.
Ooh.
Oh.
The American foodies.
Yes.
It's perfect.
Yay!
I think the Kewpie mayonnaise and the mustard give it a nice
Uh-huh.
balance.
Mhm.
Maybe a little bit more of the vinegar kind of base to it that just gives you the offset.
Mhm.
Because if with just that by itself, would be noodles in the sauce,
Mhm.
might be just a little too sweet, but that gives it the kind of the contrast a little bit, which is kind of nice.
Spicy.
Mhm.
Very good.
Mm.
Very good.
Yuki's so happy.
Please have some.
これらもちょっと食べましょう。
Yeah, that's good. They like you too.
Yeah, we're noodle people too.
Maybe put some shorts on.
Your phone okay in the heat, in the sun?
Yeah, it's fine.
There goes this one, dog. Very good.
So you haven't had this particular brand before, or have you?
Yes, we have.
You have. Okay.
These are very
Oh.
staple
Common. Yeah.
ramen ones.
If you can read, it says number one.
Uh-huh.
Number one. Oh, this is also number one.
オールソウルなんだ。
Number one.
There's a lot of number ones out there.
Yummy.
I think probably for my taste, the udon is my favorite still.
Yes.
I like this
Agreed.
number two and the
Number 3.
yeah.
Yeah, tell number one is not number one, it's number
Yeah,
three.
he's number two.
Still good.
Yeah.
Such good flavors.
Now we have to finish with American not good.
We don't have to eat it, it's just for you.
Yeah,
Uh,
Yuki. We just want Yuki to try it, so you guys don't have to try it. You guys can finish these off.
Yeah,
yeah, I promise you that's not going to be anything very good.
I'm gonna cook.
Now they do sell some that are more authentic.
They did have a
In
shop
Costco.
with the.
Yeah, and Costco
Not
has
even in King Cities,
yeah,
they
King's-
had better
yeah,
ones. We just went for these.
Yeah,
cheapy ones. Yeah.
yeah. I
On
wanted.
purpose.
Yeah, I wanted him to try the cheap ones.
I think Americans are starting to slowly get the idea. And culturally, it's funny because they go through certain periods of time where, like, I can remember when burrata wasn't even available in the United States. and now all of a sudden everybody has burrata on their menu. So it's, you know, there's a cultural awakening happening. So people are more open to tasting new flavors and foods and cultural, because there's something very, food opens up doors that you would normally not open in a cultural experience. And it's the one thing that we all have in common,
Right.
is that we all have to eat, right? And so sometimes when you express how you eat and something special that you eat, you're sharing part of you with somebody else who doesn't,
Right.
has a different set of cultural bases, right? So it's kind of a neat thing to be able to do that. But I think that's what's kind of happening, because Americans, for the longest time, they're horrible.
Yeah.
They really have horrible. And it's no surprise. I mean, when I grew up, the number one flavored drink for children was Kool-Aid,
Right.
which is sugar and fake fruit flavor. And I can't think of anything else. I mean, I don't know any kids today that even, they have lemonade stands. They make lemonade, but you don't see Kool-Aid like you used to, right? So they've migrated away from, but there's still a backbone of people who loves sugar in there. So they still look at the food through those eyes of, is it sweet? And I'll tell you one that you can see for sure that is very popular in the American culture, and it's spreading across the world, is McDonald's. Okay, so when you think about it, if you ever go to McDonald's again, and not that I'm suggesting you do, but if you go to McDonald's, take apart components. Taste a French fry by itself, no ketchup, just taste it. And what you'll taste is sugar. They put sugar on their French fries, and they have their bun, the bread is full of sugar. Even the meat has sugar. And so everything about McDonald's experience is very much to please that palate, because when you're eating, you're not thinking, you're just, you know, you put all this food in, and then all of a sudden you feel full, you feel good because you've eaten. And you know, the Coca-Cola part of it, of course, has sugar, but it also has high acid and carbonated water, which that water is what we call scrubbing bubbles. It cleans your palate so that now you're going to take the next bite of hamburger or French fry, and you're going to put fat back under your tongue, and it's going to taste just as good as it did the first time. And so there's this, it's a very chemical experience, but when you have it, when you think about it that way, you're like, okay, that's why Americans like it so much, is because it satisfies, it rejuvenates the idea that the flavors are always fresh. You leave with this idea that, wow, that may not have tasted the best thing I've ever had, but it tasted good, and I got my value. And I know that if I go to McDonald's in Denver or in Prague or in Tokyo, it's going to be the exact same.
Right.
It doesn't change. So that for that reason, I think Americans have really driven the flavor palette that way, but they're not really willing to try new things until it's become fashionable. So now it's starting to open up, which is, I think, is a
I
good
also
thing.
think that most of the people that have different ethnicity would cook at home.
Right.
You know, it wasn't so that they would not go to the store, and they would have a little bit of more conscience about what they're cooking.
Yes.
So they would cook at home. They wouldn't go to the store to buy a cup noodles.
Right.
No, of course
for
not.
their family.
Of course not.
Yeah.
But in order
It's
to get
changing.
in order to get the
Yeah.
American palate to get in line with buying that,
Yeah.
there's got to be something that's exposed them to the idea that
Yeah.
this is good food, and that's not good food. Although
Right.
I will tell you that I have, those are in my office. Not my office, but we have a cafeteria, we have a quick stop kind of where you can buy with it. On the back of my card, I have a little code thing that I can stick in. It gets loaded with money, and I can go buy lunch or whatever. So we have these for lunch, and it does fit a niche. Sometimes when I need to eat and I haven't eaten that, I'll do those. They're not good, but they're not bad.
You need a little
Yeah, I guess so.
sauce too.
Yeah.
Whereas the soup.
The broth is actually, it tastes, or it smells and
Oh,
tastes
should
like,
we taste it after
Yeah.
we tasted the really good ones?
it
We
smells,
should taste it.
Yeah.
it smells and
Go for
tastes
it.
like institutional broth,
Yes.
like Maggi broth.
Yes.
So it's not necessarily the best broth. But
いただきます。
いただきます。You like it?
No,
Ah?
but not bad.
no,
Okay.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's not bad. It's not horrible, but it's not as good. It doesn't have the quality of.
Maybe we were talking about it too much.
Well, it's not something we buy for our house.
すっごい薄めた醤油のヌードルって感じ。ビーフ全然感じない。アメリカっぽくない。
Says it doesn't taste as American as I thought it was going to.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
And what does American taste like?
もっと濃い焼き方です。
He said he thought the flavors would be even more intense.
Okay, okay. It doesn't have half of the taste of the
No, it doesn't.
Japanese.
It doesn't have a good flavor. We used to be able to get these. This is the most common now, but they would come in these packages, like square
There's
packages.
no
Okay. And the noodles are all squiggly like that. You could open those, or not put the flavor in, but you could break up the noodle and put it as a crunch on a salad.
Right.
Or
Yeah, I remember when this was kind of new when I went to elementary school, and like bringing this for lunch was kind of cool. A little bit.
Rice with noodle.
Oh, it has
okay.
rice in it.
Yes.
stir fry.
Oh.
That may not be so good.
I've never seen this.
I've never seen that either.
You chose a weird one.
But an interesting taste comparison.
Yes.
Did you learn something?
Oh. Mm.
Even better?
Not bad.
Not bad.
Not
Okay.
bad. ちょっと変わった味がする。
With sweet.
Nice.
Sweet.
3.
Usually, I'm not crazy about teriyaki.
照り焼きの味しないの
Yeah, it doesn't taste like Japanese curry.
いや、
No.
But I guess it has the essence in it.
うん。
But putting in edamame is pretty new, I guess.
いや、
I've never seen that before.
yes.
So I'm surprised it actually has that.
Okay. Quite interesting.
Very interesting.
It tastes very like
Mm-hmm.
reserved to yeah. Yeah, this is the loser.
Yeah.
No doubt.
I think so too.
Loser!
You guys can finish off the Japanese ones and we'll
I'm gonna have
work
a
on
little
the
more of this one.
we'll work on the American one.
Yeah.
You don't need to finish that.
Yeah, don't finish those.
59 cents.
You can afford that.
You ate your 59 cents already. Pretty much.
I need to pay you 59 cents. You like some
I am full. We still have the
Chaparral.
cheese, yeah. Very interesting. I'm really glad we get to.
Mhm. Thank you so much for
Yeah.
trying.
Thank you.
Yeah, this was really fun.
Now I know if I go to Tokyo, I could go to a grocery store and survive.
Yeah.
Noodle feast. Noodles make him sweat.
Me too.
Well, sun on my back is not.
Well, that's good too.
Well, thank you guys for
You're welcome.
trying.
Yeah, of
That was
course.
fun.
And now we know that one of the best things to bring to America is this one.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
The
it.
udon.
You know.
You could also ship it to me every month.
Yeah.
Bye.
What a great experience!